Lost in Seattle here, and we got another video. This video is gonna be a little well, we talk about serious topics sometimes anyway, but we're gonna speak on the pansexual push, particularly on the black community.
Yeah. So this morning, I just happened to be scrolling through what was trending on YouTube this morning, and I scrolled down because Cardi B is trending with that trash song "Up," and I was scrolling down, and she was number 34 trending, and I happened to see that in the thumbnail, it's a black man who's her lead guy with glitter on his uh, eyelashes or his whatever,
Yeah, eyelids.
and I was
His
like,
eyelids.
his eyelids, and I was like, what is going on with this? And then when I went into the comment section, I saw that even the black women was like, my gaydar is going off. What's going on with this? So
So yeah, in this video called Falling, her love interest is the guy in the jean jacket. Let's go for it a little bit right here. So this, so not jean jacket, the guy with the leaf jacket. He is the love interest. Now those are his two friends, but the real
yeah,
part,
and the two friends were their feminine energy was, they couldn't hide it with them that well in this video because the women in the comment section was like, I peeped them two from the get go.
but it got kind of weird, even worse when you look at stuff like this.
Yeah, it's like, what's going on?
And like, what is this?
And they tried to say, "Oh, well, Prince wore purple," or "Oh, Prince got clown for wearing purple." And oh, Prince, it was Prince this and Prince that, but and then they try to say, "Well, purple is representation for a dream world," or something they were saying.
Yeah, yeah, that's more esoteric stuff.
Exactly.
Most likely, those are people who believe in the sign stuff, the
Yep. And black
astrology,
women are heavily
heavily,
into that.
heavily in astrology, heavy. So as you can see, this is clearly it's kind of obvious what this is. So with this, when he showed me this video, I immediately thought about all the threads and videos, and I saw on this push to convince black women to date bisexual men.
Which particularly I thought about was Lonnie.
Yeah, so if you remember a little while ago, the singer Kalani, she came out as pregnant, and the dude she was pregnant by was bisexual, and she
Whose
came out.
brother is he has a brother that is some sort of celebrity, and he's homosexual.
Okay,
Brother.
but yeah, in this quote here, she said in April, the singer opened up about her sexuality on Twitter because I keep getting asked, I'm queer. She began a series of tweets, not bi, not straight. I'm attracted to women, men, really attracted to queer. She's attracted to women, men, really attracted to queer men, non-binary people, intersexual people, trans people, little polysexual, poppy. Good morning. So she's pansexual. I don't get it. She's pansexual. But anyway, in subsequent tweet, Kanye noted, and since we own that, I am the least attracted to straight men. Y'all really adorable sometimes though. Bisexual men really are the little gifts from
Hold up.
God though.
Hold up. So Kyrie Irving.
I mean, now that she said she didn't say she don't date straight men, but I
Kyrie
mean,
Irving. What's going on?
hey Kyrie, she said, I mean, but we gonna move on from that. But that's just the point of when I saw the Kalani story, I immediately went back to the social media arguments I saw. As you can see here, you have I think this is a guy. I'm sorry if it's not. They said, what do straight women have against bi men? I want to know. So they go on this thing where they're trying to convince, let's be honest, black women that them not liking bisexual men is what they created a term called biphobic. Now, one sister, she didn't go for the bullshit and she kind of went in on the shit. She said, if reasons you are given that you don't deem important, then there is no valid reason for you to you. I think it's time that people mind their business and date whomever and whatever sexuality they are comfortable with, as long as no one is slandering by men to validate their reasons. No one asks a gay man why he won't date a straight man or sometimes even bi man or transgender. If sexuality is strictly hetero, it's okay to date a person who has that same preference. Now, obviously this is common sense, but this is not a new thing. It's probably been going on longer than I've been paying attention. This push to convince black women, in particular, to date bisexual men. You see here,
Well,
only insecure. Go ahead.
well, they're really just they're pushing pansexuality on
Exactly.
everybody. They want it to be so bad where you see things like people marrying their dogs, marrying their cats. That's the type of thing they want the society to eventually turn into. Do whatever you want to do. If you want to marry a couch, marry a couch. If you want to marry your laptop, marry your laptop.
Do what I will. That's their entire belief. Only insecure straight women can't date by men because whether my man likes pussy or dick, he'll cheat if he wants to cheat. And to assume he's bi, so he must mean he's gay deep down is so ignorant.
That's the stupidest thing I ever
What?
heard in my life.
Wait, if you're a man who sleeps with men, that's homosexual. Like, I don't
Mm,
understand. What's the confusion? This girl here said you have to be insecure to have a preference. And then she said, now listen to this. Dark skinned woman stand account said your preference is based in misconceived notions. Now I have a deeper belief in why they're pushing this everybody date everybody thing. Now, this woman here, I think this is the woman. Yeah, I lined this up pretty good. She said there are very few dating preferences that don't come from a place of hate or prejudice. Ask yourself why you don't like black women or big women or bi men or trans non-binary folks and educate yourself quickly. Now, why did she compare the dating plight of black women, fat women, and gay men and trannies?
it sounds to me like they struggling the most.
Now ask you now, who is the target demographic for this tweet? Who are they telling you should date
Black
these
women.
people more? No. She said if you don't like black women, who don't like black women? Who don't like big women? Who don't like bi men or trans or non-binary? So it's like they threw in the black women, which is another one of those sexual, what they call it, the sex politics. You know, you're not allowed to have a preference because it's racist. I think this is really aimed at the black women part is aimed at somebody else. We're not gonna get into that. But why would you compare the dating experience of black women to big women to men, to bi men and trannies? That seems odd. Those experiences, what are you talking about?
So you're saying this street was targeted towards black men?
I don't know. Because it's like, who don't like, I'm confused. Who don't like black women? Who you saying won't date them? Because you're clearly not talking to, if you're talking about black women, you're clearly not talking to black men. So who the hell are you talking to? Who you talking to that won't date black women? I'll leave that alone. And then you got this here. She said black women is homophobic and biphobic to not date a man just because he's bisexual. Now, this woman is admitting that being bisexual is gay. She says homophobic and biphobic. So he is gay. He is a gay man.
Pretty much. That's what it sounds like to me.
So she go on this whole soliloquy. She go on this whole rant about how it's not okay. You know, you should date bisexual men. It's weird. This whole thread is crazy.
Like, what fucking world have we turned into where it's okay for a woman to want to be with a bisexual man? Or what world has this turned into?
Now, there's something else I want to show you. Let me see if it's here. Now look at this. If I can find this tweet. Because this whole thing has an even bigger meaning. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find it. But on this right here, there was a guy, I think it's this one. Yeah. Now listen to what this person said. They can't compete where they don't compare. So are you saying black women don't want to compete with gay black men for black men?
Damn.
This is, I don't know. Now, let me say, I have not went to this person's profile. I don't know if this is a man or a woman, but Dante Levette.
That sounds like a man.
I mean, they can't compete where they don't compare. So this is a man saying that black women don't want to date bisexual men because they don't want to compete with men. Shit is wacky as hell. This is a
Has it gotten that bad?
This is a bisexual or gay man or what queer, whatever you want to call itself, who's saying that black women can't compete with him for other men.
It done got that bad out here?
Hey, He must have done
Damn.
stole a few, because damn. Then you got this one. Not dating someone or canceling them out for
He
being
must have stole a
bisexual
few.
is absolutely biphobic. Why is this a topic of discussion? So the point of the whole thing is, I believe this is another push for pansexuality. It's been going on for decades now.
And
Another
then they talking
push.
about creative. Like, let the artists be creative and share their vision. What man wants to do a video where he has to have glitter on his
That's yeah, on his eyelids.
eyelids?
That started with that Black Boy Joy. Black Boy Joy was his idea of getting rid of the toughness, the image of the black man being super tough and not emotional and can't show feelings, and about him showing joy. And it quickly turned into showing femininity. It started with joy, him just laughing and enjoying life, and it quickly turned into him doing things that feminized him. Wearing, remember the filters where dudes was wearing the filters that had him looking kind of feminine and all that stuff. The bunny eyes or the bunny nose. I'm sorry, or something like that.
They was doing that?
Yeah, dudes was doing. It was the Black Boy Joy movement, and it was like this is the gay movement, pretty much. It has nothing to do with destroying the stereotype of the hard black man, which is nothing bad with being. But anyway, but this is another push to continue to push this idea of pansexuality on our community, and they've been doing it overtly towards black men, and now they're trying to convince black women that you should like these men. You should like these men.
Sisters, don't fall for it.
You should
stand your place. Don't fall for it.
You should like these men that want to compete with you for men.
I tell you what, in that comment section on her video,
Yeah,
they was letting
on
it be known.
They was on it. But another year, another day, I'm sorry, this bullshit. She released this video a day ago. This is no attack on her. She has talent. I don't know if this was her idea to want to have a dude in the video who's clearly, more feminized. But, this is just the truth. Another episode of this happening
If you know what,
and pushed on us.
It don't matter if it was her idea or not. She's the artist. She has a say over creative. She has creative control in her video, and she could have been like, "No, I don't want to have my lead guy with no damn glitter on his eyelids. I ain't going for that shit." She from Houston, Texas. She from the South. We don't play that shit.
Yeah, well, we'll see.
Oh, well, let me take that back because some people were like, Atlanta is in the South.
yeah.
Nigga,
Yeah,
you crazy.
You got it fucked up. But yeah, another example of this. They're gonna keep pushing this, and most sisters understand this. I don't want to deal with this, But and it's against women's natural inclination to deal with dudes who are more feminine. They want more masculine men. So we ain't gotta worry about it too much. Hopefully, if it get bad out here though. When shit hit the fan, sisters might jump for the first thing smoking. But
No, men gonna be out here having 7 wives. That's what it's gonna be.
Yeah. Oh, you can't even talk about that multiple wives thing, boy. But anyway, man, thanks for viewing the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and peace.
That could be the